is Elena, in case you don't know. I was here just bored in this curfew time, and I decided to do a makeup video. Most of you know that I love makeup, anything to do with beauty pretty much. Makeup, nails, hair, anything like that I love to do. So I was looking through some of my old pictures and I saw one of my pictures from my wedding. That was 6 years ago, and that is actually how I started getting into makeup. That was the first time I got my makeup professionally done, and ever since then I've been very intrigued about makeup and the art of it. So this was the look on my wedding day, and I had my makeup done by Josette. Her handle is for Pretty State by Josette. She is awesome, by the way. And I loved how I looked on that day. I always say I want to always keep up that appearance. So I'm gonna do a makeup video today. I look kind of rusty right now, but anyway, I ain't gonna look rusty by the end of this video. I did my brows off camera, and plus that takes a long time, so I'll try to talk through and just give some pointers like what I do and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start by telling you what my very simple face care is. I always use simple. I use these two together, which is the moisturizing facial wash and the smoothing facial scrub. I use them together, scrub my face and wash at the same time, and then I use the moisturizer, replenishing rich moisturizer. So now I'm gonna prime my face with the NYX Angel Veil. This kind of expensive here, and I don't understand why, because this is a very, what do you call, a drugstore primer. Some stores here are selling them for $50. I'm like, no, there's no way that my primer could cost more than my foundation. But this one I bought from Number One Beauty Supply. They have it the cheapest at $35. I decided to try it then. I am buying this for $50. So you can check out Number One Beauty Supply. They're not sponsoring this video, by the way. This primer works really well. It's equivalent to probably one of the cheapest and the best primers I ever come across. I ain't shame. Milk and Magnesia. It works, but I try not to use Milk and Magnesia too often. This is a good replacement. It gives you that same effect, soothing effect. The difference is that it doesn't dry out your skin like how the Milk and Magnesia does, but it definitely is a mattifying primer. So I usually start with my eyes. I'm going to use LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the shade Chestnut, and I'm just gonna prime my eyes with this color. This tiny beauty blender, I got this from Primark. It comes with 4 in a pack. I think the brand is Urban Studio. It's a really nice brand. I love these sponges. Alright, I usually like to set my eyes after I put on the concealer. I'm gonna set it now with this Maybelline Fit Me loose powder in the shade Deep 35. I'm gonna use my Warrior palette and use this shade as my transition color in my crease. So I'm going in with this Masquerade palette. I'm using this shimmery color Giza Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Palette. I'm using this color. This other peachy shimmery color is a little more shimmery than that one, so I'm gonna use that over here. Alright, back into that Warrior palette, and I'm gonna go back up with that color, transition color, to eliminate any harsh lines. Okay, she used a shimmery color on my brow bone. I don't usually use shimmery colors. Looking back at the picture, she did, and it did not look bad, so we can try it back. So I'm going back with that same color I have in the corner of my eye, and go very lightly. Just to clean up my eye a bit, I'm gonna use my Fit Me loose powder dark, which is 40, and put that in the place of my eye just so that I can have easy transition between those two shimmery colors. Okay, next I'm gonna use this LA Girl Gel Liner in black. I used this black one for my lash line to do a wing, and I used the brown, dark brown to this one to do my brows. And she didn't do a very dramatic wing for me, which I liked, because I find people tend to go overboard, but I think on your wedding day you should look close to natural as possible, but just a better version of you. I always prefer to use this gel liner because liquid liner, I get anxiety using liquid liner. So now I'm going to put just a little of that black on the bottom lid of my eye. Not too dark, but enough that it shows up. Right, so now we're into foundation. I use the Milani 2-in-1 foundation. This is actually, like, in my opinion, the best foundation. Well, best cheap foundation, or what you will call drugstore foundation on the market. It is full coverage, or it's buildable to full coverage. The formula is good, and is long wear, definitely long wear. This one costs $19 in Paradise Beauty. I think it's like $18 or a little less in number 1 Beauty Supply. I think it used to cost like $16 before, but because people realized that it was good and it carried the price. I am using the shade Cocoa 14A, and I think it was about last year or so. Milani had extended their shade colors. I used to use Golden Toffee, which was 14. Honestly, I don't even know how I used to make that work. It was so red, it had a red undertone. But I think by contouring and highlighting, I actually used to make it work. But this 14A Cocoa is my exact shade and it goes on so well. Kudos to Milani for extending their shades. I'm gonna use my beauty blender. I usually put it like all on my neck because you don't want to have that line that comes here, especially when taking pictures. That line that stops right here, you can see where your makeup stops. So and I don't color correct. My skin complexion is pretty even apart from here. Well, I already covered it up, but apart from here where around my mouth is a little lighter. And I don't need to color correct because my foundation will cover that. If it was a little darker, then I would color correct. You can see here, it's a little lighter, so I just use my foundation to cover it up and it's good to go. Recently I've been trying not to put so much product on my under eye. I do have a bit of a, if you can see, bagging under my eyes. But I find that if I put too much product, it just makes it look ashy and heavy. So less is more. Okay, so now I am going to highlight my face. I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer, the same one that I use on my eyes, which is the shade Chestnut. I'm going to mix that with my Milani concealer. This is in the shade Warm Almond. The reason why I'm mixing these two, right? Let me tell you about this Milani concealer. This thing dries down so fast and it's so thick. It's definitely full coverage. I usually can't use it alone because this thing just looks so dry sometimes, but it's good. I mix it with this just to get a good formula. Then we're gonna put the Milani concealer. I don't think these two colors are too far apart. The Milani one has a more yellowish undertone. And it really brightens up the eyes, so I'm going back in with this tiny beauty blender and blend that out. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with the beauty blender that I use my foundation with, and just to eliminate any harsh lines. I don't really like to come too far out with my concealer, so just concentrate really in this area. So because I have creasing underneath my eye, I don't really wait until I do the rest. As soon as I put it on, I kind of set under my eye. And I am going to use to set under my eye this Black Up powder. I use this as my highlight powder because I really bought it for a finishing powder, but only when I got home I realized that it was a little lighter than my complexion. It also has a very yellow undertone, so I really didn't like it all over my face, but it worked very well for highlighting. I'm gonna highlight my forehead, the bridge of my nose, my chin. People say contouring from dark girls ain't really necessary. I still like to do a little bit of contouring. So I use the Pro Concealer in the shade Truffle. So they don't look too crazy, I can do like a low reverse contour here. About with that brush that has on the contour color and just blending my jawline. While editing, I realized that there was quite a bit of noise in the background, so I decided to do a voiceover for this session. I'm going to take that Black Up powder and I'm going to place it in all the areas that I would have previously highlighted, and I'm just lightly pressing it into my skin. Before, I used to use the Sacha Buttercup powder and I used to bake with that, and it really used to make my skin ashy and it showed up in pictures, so I don't do that anymore. this JCat palette. This is Sunset Boulevard. I'm going to use this chocolate brown color. As you can see, I use it quite a lot. And I'm going to just put that on all the areas that I contoured my face. My Fit Me powder in the shade 40, and I'm just going to put that in between the areas that I highlighted and contoured so that I can have a gradient effect on my face. For blush, I'm going to use this blush by Kiss. To highlight, I'm going to use another Milani product. I had this like forever. I don't even know where the cover for it gone now. This is Peachy Cheeky. One of those baked highlighters. I'm just gonna put this on top of my cheek, highest part of my cheekbone. What I like about this is that it's not like overly dramatic. It gives you that glow from within kind of look. It's very subtle, but very pretty at the same time. So it gives me the highlight that I need without making me look crazy. I have this one from Absolute, and this is Coffee Bean. This Velvet Lippy by Absolute, and this is in the shade Terracotta. This is actually my go-to, like all the time. Very nude kind of look. Top it off with the gloss. No pretty lashes. Let me tell y'all, right? Putting on lashes for me is a whole production. If y'all can see good, my eyelashes are extremely curly. They curl right back. So trying to put on lashes is a whole production. Lashes I got from Primark. I don't wear them. I don't wear lashes too often. But these ones are very natural looking. And if I remember, very good Josette used a very natural looking lash on me. That was the first time I ever put on lashes. She had trouble putting them on too because it's a whole production. I'm using the Gabriella eyelash adhesive. This is white, so it dries down clear. I prefer this on the black. Some mascara from NK Makeup. Never really used this before, but it's alright. Oh, I put on my lashes off camera because bear drama. Okay, so this is the finished look. Hope you can see it good now that my lighting has changed. But yeah. Hope you enjoy watching me do my makeup and recreating my wedding day look. Hopefully it won't be the last. Hopefully it won't be the last, but thanks for watching.